Hey guys, and welcome back. We are actually over here on a different part of the farm. This is our family area. So we bought 40 acres and we sold 4 of it to my husband's parents, and it worked out awesome. I have the best in-laws in the world. We are divided by a creek. We're not right on top of each other. We're practically on opposite ends of the 40 acres. So, and it would be fine if they lived next door, but anyway, so it just so happens we live on opposite ends of the 40 acres. That being said, we had this old hunter's cabin that I at one point wanted to turn into a tiny house and got outvoted because permit, septic, well, blah, blah, blah. It wouldn't have worked, but I was dreaming about it. Anyway, we're right here. We're down by the pond. You can see the greenhouse and the gardens over here. And tonight, I'm going to take you on a little tour of the family area. It's nothing like super fancy, but we absolutely love it. And it's a place that we can fellowship and have friends and family and birthday parties and just welcome people over and be able to entertain, as well as it gives us a spot to sit down and relax and unwind. So I'm going to show you around. So this little, we call it the pavilion. Let's see if I can get it. Was actually going to be a hunter's cabin. It was in pretty decent shape. It had good bones, obviously, or we wouldn't have put any work into it, but Georgia bugs. And then we come down here. So just to put it in perspective, again, there's the pond and the greenhouse, this open area, and fall is totally here. Then if you come this way, this little road takes you around to our creek crossing, and this is our big creek, and this will be my in-laws' home site right there. But this is the creek. This is our table that my father-in-law built, and we set our folding chairs around it, and we have fellowship and family and visitors, and it is just an awesome place to come and unwind and just sit in the creek. Got a little water table for the kids. Now Aaron's coming back around with another load of rocks so we can put in this fire pit. There's my father-in-law. When we bought the property, this spot, we could see the potential, but it was completely overgrown. There was a lot of standing water. When it rains heavily, the springs were popping up. So we had to put some piping in underground to drain the springs out into the pond. So that took care of that issue. It's not soggy like it was. We're able to drive cars in and out. It was overgrown, poison ivy like you wouldn't believe. The creek was completely lined with it. You couldn't even see through the creek in some spots because the trees were overhanging so bad. So it has been a big work in progress, but we're gonna put in this fire pit, and I'll just show you how we're gonna do it. It's not anything complicated, but it might be something you're looking to do on your property, and it might help you out, give you some ideas to be able to put your own in.
Thanks. We'll put it right there for right now.
That's really heavy, Grandma.
That's pretty heavy?
Probably.
That's probably pretty heavy. That's right.
I think we need to use the little ones, boys, to fill in the carousel.
Okay, so first, Aaron actually had to go back over there and get another load of rocks. First, they're going to take the big rocks and make a circle to size that they want it to be, and then they'll fill it in with all the little rocks. It's super simple. They're not digging a hole or anything like that, which you totally can. We're just keeping this pretty easy and pretty basic. Oh look, kids made their own. Pretty good spot for it. This is the pile he keeps getting them from. Anytime we're out working or clearing something and we come across some big rocks, we move them to this pile over here with the tractor. And if there's any spots along the creek, like some kind of like that we feel like it's getting too eroded, we'll just add rocks. You can see we did it right there. We did it under that tree. We'll just take those rocks and add them under there anytime we rent a piece of heavy equipment. But today we're using them to build a fire pit. Like, what do people do with their tractors? Yeah, I would go back. Gracie's already getting ready for the bonfire.
I want to put big ones in first, not little ones yet. Then we'll fill in the little ones.
So then it's just a matter of getting them all arranged so that they fit into each other right and making it the size that you want it to be.
Hey Dad, are we gonna dig this out?
We're going bigger since we know we're going to have a lot of people sitting around it.
And all the mud out.
Make sure they're all nice and packed in there. Filling in all the gaps. Making sure the rocks are all nice and secure.
And perfect.
And perfect.
Perfect.
There it is. A lovely little fire pit. That's not really a pit, but yeah, we picked this spot because it's higher up. It gets pretty wet here with all the rain we get. It's next to the pond. It's close to the pavilion. We also chose not to dig it out because there's so many underground springs that when we tried to dig one out last time, it literally just flooded and held water and it was a mess. So that's why we're doing it on top of the ground. And not to mention it's super easy that way. Took us, what, an hour and a half. 2 men were able to do it with the help of 3 children. And there you go. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful.